We're back. It's the Morning Woodward Show here on Woodward Sports Network. Jeff Iafredi, Sam Flannel. It's NBA Draft Day, but we're going to take a pause for a second, Sam Flannel, because the Lions did release alternate helmets yesterday. That was after our show because we didn't get to actually react to the helmet. We just reacted to the rumors itself. But Alex, could you throw up the graphic for me, the visual of what the helmet's going to look like? Because, guys, you saw the helmet, correct?
I did.
So when I first saw the helmet, love the color wave. Love the color. As you can see, here's the breakdown. The Lions clearly right. The top message right there, symbolizing the future, is a shell color never worn before in the NFL, referencing the blue. And then below it says this helmet will only be worn with teams' all-gray alternate uniforms. Boo! And then you got designed to celebrate the Lions' 90th season. A classic logo pays tribute to the club's heritage, is that old-school Lions logo. Maz will love that. And then matte face mask in Lions' signature Detroit gray. Now, Sam, when you see that, you like the helmet, one, but two, do you like the uniform they're on? Because that's my issue.
Well, okay, let me put it like this. When it comes to the helmet, I'm largely indifferent. I just want to see them win games. But at the same time, we obviously know that this is the brand new Lions. The Lions, we all know, at least in the Super Bowl era, have been one of the worst franchises in sports history, and that is for sure. But this season is their chance to really turn it around. And I'm not necessarily one of those people that really gets bogged down in platitudes and symbols or anything like that. But if they're going to change the helmet design, if they're going to do something which has never been done before, if they're going to do something subtle like that, this would be the year to do it. What I'm looking forward to going forward is the percentage of times that they win games when they wear this helmet. As you all know, I am a stat geek. For now, I'm kind of indifferent about it, but at the same time, I get why they're doing it. I get why they're trying something new, and I get why they're trying to rein in the brand new Lions with a helmet change, one that both is new, but one that pays tribute to the old Lions of the past. And you know what? I like it. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I don't mind the helmet. I actually like the helmet. I love the color wave of the helmet. I just hate that the NFL has a rule in place that if you have an alternate helmet, you only can wear it with alternate uniforms. And unfortunately, the alternate uniform for the Lions is that all gray.
You don't like the all gray?
I don't mind the all gray, but with that helmet, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. If I had a preference, I'd clearly choose the all white unis. But you can't do it. You just can't. It's unfair. It's stupid. But next year, they will be coming out with a new uniform. So until that happens, I will reserve my judgment. But Broder, you saw the helmet. What are your thoughts on the helmet itself?
I think I share the same sentiment. I love the helmet. I think it's an awesome color. I just don't like it with the gray unis. And I do like those gray uniforms. I thought they could have done something much sweeter to match those uniforms. But there might be a bigger plan at play. I do think it's cool that they used the logo from 1946 to 1969, where they had 3 NFL championships before they were called Super Bowls. So there's a little nod to that, but I'm a little indifferent, a little underwhelmed.
And also, I want to mention some comments, too. People are chiming in here. Garrett says, the helmet is dope. I think it would look better with other uni combinations. The all-gray unis are pretty blah. I'm 100% with you, Garrett. I see Jesse Adams says, I think people are freaking out so much. I don't mind it. I wish it was white, but I'm a sucker for that logo. I think people who hate it don't get the NFL rule, and they're just getting and they're getting new uniforms, which is spot on. I mean, part of it is a lot of people just get upset to get upset, so that's part of it. And I don't like the unis they're on, but I understand that this could be a long-term play for next season. Maybe the new unis fit this alternate design for the helmet better. So right now, don't like the uniform it's on, but I love the helmet. Jake chimes in. He says, I think the helmet would fit a lot better with the gray if they wore the blue pants with them. That's fair. It's a lot of gray and then just this vibrant blue helmet, which I like, but it just looks so ugly with the grays. It does. Lucas, you agree or disagree with me?
I like the helmets. I truly do, for the exact reason. I love the logo, and I think that color it's pretty unique on helmets when it comes to NFL terms, especially with the face mask. I'm a fan. Like I said, the logo's nice. You guys, not you, but there's a lot of people just bitching to bitch about it. Just be happy. We have something different this time. Just relax.
Yeah, and again, I think people you saw the reaction on Twitter, and it's I think the actual opinion of not liking the uni is. I saw that it's pretty linear across Lions Twitter. The helmet, I think everybody likes the helmet. I haven't seen too many people not like the helmet. If you do, fair. I think the biggest issue is the uniform they're on. And they'll be wearing them for 2 games at home Monday night against the Las Vegas Raiders, and then they play Minnesota at home. It's the date's not specifically announced yet, but still at home, both games. Do you like the games they're playing? They're using the unis in the Raiders and the Vikings at home. Both.
I think it's setting up for the Lions to be 2-0 when they're wearing those uniforms and those helmets. I don't mind it for Monday Night Football. It's the Lions' first foray into a home Monday Night Football game since I believe that 2018 opener, which was Matt Patricia's first game in which they lost to Sam Darnold and the New York Jets. I believe that was their last home Monday Night Football game. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing just if they can get some wins when they have this uniform.
That's what matters.
Absolutely. And Broder, what you mentioned something that it harkens back to the design from 1946 through to 1969, and so that also includes from 1952 to 1957 when the Lions were a legit dynasty in the NFL. They haven't won anything since, but let's bring back some of that winning juju. I would love to see this correlate with the Lions being better, and I think we all think that they will. So I think this is a good time for change and a good time to put all of the demons in the past because what the Lions have been going through since 1957 as a franchise is nothing short of just demonic at this point.
No, it's been rough. And when you tell me, Jeff, we're going to have a new design, but we're going to use something from the past, if as a Lions fan, you hate that idea. But they actually did a great job. Yes. I like the helmet. I love the design. Shad says, the only people who don't like the helmet are the people who never played sports and old people who didn't see the Lions win championships. I mean, did Shad just nail the nail in the coffin there?
He took out like 80% of people.
Yeah, I mean, Shad is coming for heads, man. No chill with Shad. Let's see. Detroit Dabber says the guy who wears flannels every day is indifferent about the team looking good. Shocker.
Hey, I mean, my default answer for all of that, and like I said, back when I was Jeff Iafrady's age, back when I was Lucas Klotz's age, those type of comments would have really, really made me crumble.
Listen,
and made me really.
You might have been my age, but you weren't my maturity.
I mean, you know what? I wasn't very mature back when I was your age, but the point I was trying to make is that when I was their age, a comment like that would have made me crumble, would have made me shake in my boots. But my default answer for anybody who comments on my looks is that my wife thinks I look good.
You know,
that's all that matters.
That's
all that matters.
He's a happy man.
Sam,
let's go.
The big picture, you see the big picture. I'm proud of you for that. Jake also is chiming in here on the WoodwardSports.com. Feel free to chime in, get involved. Jake says, are the old people who didn't see the Lions win championships every alive, or he says alive anymore, those people would be ancient. Yeah, I mean, no doubt, Lucas. I agree with you there. Happy Camper Harry says, remember the Flash Satan Pistons anniversary jerseys? Imagine that with those helmets. Yeah, and that's the part too. It's again, it has nothing to do with the helmets. I think the helmets in the picture they had of Aiden with the helmet with the gray unis. You look at the helmet and you're like, wow, it's vibrant. Mm-hmm. It feels like the Lions are finally starting to catch up now with the NFL. You see a ton of teams doing this, uniform changes. Like the Bengals have that all black or the all white unis. Excuse me. Sweet. The Lions are finally coming around. They got a new uniform coming out next season. So thank goodness this new era of Lions football has to come with new unis too. I think that's an essential part. Listen, Deion Sanders said it. I'm gonna keep saying it. If you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. So it does matter what you're wearing to some extent, the style. And you feel good, you're gonna play much better. I'm glad the Lions are finally coming around, man. New uniforms are a need. And I can't wait till next year.
Yeah, look, the whole look good, feel good, play good, there is something to that, and that is why having fresh uniforms, there is something to that, even if I tend to discount it from time to time. But we all see it in our personal life. I mean, me as the greatest example, I look good in my flannels every single day, and I think I do at least an adequate job in this seat. I think we would all agree. Everyone in the chat would agree with me on that for sure, 100%. But yeah, no, look good. You don't want to show up nobody wants to wear ugly uniforms, even NFL players, even guys who are making millions of dollars to play football. They don't want to wear ugly uniforms, and I know some of them even don't like to wear big pads that make them look all like frumpy and everything. Look good, feel good, play good, get paid.
And John says, do you think Sam met his wife on Tinder or Bumble? Christian Mingle? Could you
oh
confirm?
my God! You know
This
what?
is actually
This is actually I did meet my wife on Bumble. That's facts.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm
Wow.
dead
Well,
You
you
serious.
know
told
what?
me this
See-
story last week.
Yeah.
That was so weak.
See, John knew something we didn't know. So I didn't know that. So I learned something new about you, Sam.
Mingle.
Yeah, Christian Mingle though, or Farmers Only, like Jake is alluding to. Now I would have been a little.
Oh yeah, farmers.
But you know it's okay. I'm happy for you, Sam. I'm happy for you.